Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be doing an eyeshadow tutorial and we're going to be using the new Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. So this is what the outer packaging looks like of the palette. It's super nice. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like, it's got a little, it's raised. As soon as I looked at this palette, I could tell that there was like an improvement in quality. So it's, I don't know, it's like thick, hard plastic. It just looks really luxurious and really nice. So basically, I believe this is like a remake of the Naturalized palette, and this remake happens to be all matte. And you guys know I will beeline straight for any all matte neutral toned palette. That's just up my alley. So if you guys are in for a neutral matte palette and you really like those kind of browns and nudes, then this is going to be the perfect palette for you. And today I'm going to be doing a look with her. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the palette. This is $38, which I kind of feel like is a decent price for this palette because the quality is really good and it's just a fantastic color selection. Mine's a little bit dirty because I have a setting powder that kind of, you know, exploded all over it. But you guys see it's got a nice selection of darks, a nice selection of mediums, and a nice selection of lights. And it does have a large mirror, and it is a fantastic quality mirror, if I may say. You know how you can just tell when you look in a mirror? I mean, I don't know if you guys think I'm crazy, but I can tell when I look in a makeup mirror that it's like, if it's really good or not. So without further ado, let's just do this. I did my entire face of makeup first because this palette does not have too much fallout, so I think I can get away with doing my makeup first. I'm going to start by taking the shade on All Natural, and I'm going to be taking that on a Pro Tapered Blending Brush. And this is just kind of like a caramel skin tone shade. It might be a little bit darker than my skin tone, which works pretty well for a transition shade. I think that you guys are close enough to see what I'm doing. This is going to be a really easy, simple look because that's exactly what I go for with a look like this. So it's not like you guys need to be super up close and personal. We're not going to be doing any like fine tuning. It's going to be a very quick, easy, go-to neutral look. And I think that works really well for summer because I know for me in the summer, I want to look bronzy. This is like my go-to summer look. I want to look bronzy and I want it to be quick. You guys are wondering, the foundation and concealer that I'm wearing is honestly CoverGirl. And it's so good. Go make sure that you go watch my review of these products. I'll leave it linked down below because my gosh, you guys, they are really good. Really good. Okay, so I guess I'll do a little review of the palette at the same time. I don't know, because we're going to do this kind of quick. The shadows blend very seamlessly. They are a powdery shadow rather than more creamy, but there is little fallout, and most of the fallout you will see will be when you are kind of brushing if you don't tap off the excess, but there doesn't really, well, I guess there's a little bit of fallout on the palette. Okay, never mind. So again, I like to do things really easy and I like to have a lot of dimensions, so I'm going to take the shade Less is More. And this is just a little bit more of a cool tone, and again, that's a really good thing about this palette as well, is that it's got a nice mix of warm versus cool tones. And this, by putting the warm and the cool tone together, we're giving our eye a lot more dimension rather than just applying one color in the crease. And I'm using the same exact brush. You guys know me. My tutorials are not hard to follow. Not hard to follow. I'm going to go in with the shade Hookup, which is back to a warm tone. It's definitely like a dark, burnt chocolate. I'm taking the same brush, you already know. And I like to start by going tap in the outer corner, and then I start swirling in circular motions towards my hair. And then once I've got some of that product deposited, I will start moving a little bit into the crease area. And I'll take it down a little bit like this, onto the lash line. I like these shadows as well because they're not dangerous. What I like to say is let the shadow do the work for you. You know, you're paying for it. It should not be hard to blend. And these Too Faced shadows blend out very well. And there's really little work that you actually have to do. And I really think that that's how it should be. And they're not dangerous. I think I kind of got off track. I wanted to say they're not dangerous. You're depositing your color, and you don't have to worry that your shadow is going to get all patchy and that it's going to look bad. You're pretty safe with these shadows, and I like that. Now comes the hard part. It's always so hard for me to decide what I want to put on my lid. It's like I got to pick a neutral shade, right? I think what I'm going to do is maybe mix. I think I'm gonna mix this Top Shade Heaven with the shade here again. And I'm gonna just, I think I'm just gonna, I was gonna do it with my finger, but honestly, it doesn't matter. I'm just taking a random flat brush. This is the AOA Studio E101. I think these were the $1 brushes from Shop Miss A. And I'm taking both of these shades mixed together. There was actually a lot of fallout, so I take back my fallout comment. And I'm going to kind of tap brush this onto the center of my lid. And then once most of that color is deposited, I go in from the corner and I kind of swipe over. Again, you don't have to be too careful with this look. It's very neutral, very simple. And that's what I like about it. I like to do looks that I know you guys can do, that I know I can do. And there's not much worry or skill that goes into it. I'm going to go in with a teeny tiny 10-year-old Estee Lauder little brush. And I'm going to go in with that shade on natural again, and I'm going to start lining my lower lash line. It's really difficult for me to line my lower lash line because I have such big eyes. It's kind of weird. I watch makeup tutorials and people do it so easily, like Carly Bible. She's just like, but for me, I feel like because I have such big eyes, I have a lot of like skin and like it sticks out. So it's a little bit more difficult for me. But however your eyes are shaped, just try to keep it as close to the lash line as possible. And sometimes, to be honest, I think with my eyes in particular, it looks better if you do drag it down a little bit. It kind of covers up that like pouch of eye that I have going on. Whatever you think suits you. Don't be afraid to play around. Alright, so I'm actually going on an outside event after this, so I need to have like either natural or teeny tiny lashes because I can't risk a nice, beautiful pair of lashes blowing off into the wind. You can do what you like. You can add a liner. I would definitely add a liner to this, but today I'm not going to just for the sake of what I'm doing. And I think that when you skip liner, you look a little bit more fresh, young, and summery. And I think when you add a liner, it looks a little bit more sultry and kind of... So it depends on what you're going for. Well, okay, I don't have any of my little baby lashes. What were they? They were the Andrea 53, I believe. I know I have a pair that's like over there, but I don't feel like getting them. So I'm either going to wear no lashes or I'm going to wear my go-to Andrea 45. What shall I do? What shall I do? I'm taking my... This is a mascara by Catrice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself a little coat of mascara, and then if I don't like it, I'm going to put my lashes on. If you made it to this point in the video, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you've got going on in the summer. Are you the kind of person that's going to relax at home, lay in the sun, you know, that kind? Or are you the kind of person that's going to go out and do a million different things? If you made it this far, just leave me a comment and let me know what, I guess, just kind of what your plans are in the summer. Alright, my friends, so this is the final look. I definitely don't think that I need to add lashes. I really like the way that it looks with my natural lashes. I think it looks a little bit more summery and a little bit more light and fresh, rather than being weighed down by like some heavy lashes, but it's completely up to you. Completely up to you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to give me a thumbs up and share my videos to try to help me out. I know I've been struggling on YouTube a little bit recently because life has been so hectic, so it's tough for me to stick to my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. So for those of you who are here and you're here until the end, I would really appreciate you thumbsing up the video and sharing it because it does help me get exposure, you know? But yeah, I truly appreciate each and every one of you that watches my videos. I seriously do. And during the surgery and before, during, after, whenever I get the chance, I'm really looking forward to getting back into the swing of things. It's tough because the semester just ended, so I wanted to get back into the swing of things, but now I've got the surgery scheduled, so we'll see. But I'm getting really off topic for the poor people that just wanted to come to see an eyeshadow tutorial. Thank you guys for everything. I'll talk to you guys down below.